Hello students, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to Online Tayari. This is our session on daily current affairs. Okay, the first question we have. Which laboratory has become the first to create fifth state of matter? It is option A, Cold Atom Lab of NASA. So the scientists from NASA, so what they have done, what is NASA? That is National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Aboard the International Space Station, they introduced the fifth state of matter, the Bose-Einstein condensate in the Cold Atom Lab of NASA. So the Bose-Einstein condensate, which was produced first in June 1995 by Eric Kernel and Carl Wyman at the University of Colorado. So it was in Colorado, okay. So what happened, it was in 1995 by two people at the University of Colorado. So the month of June 2020, it marks 25 years since the fifth state of matter was produced. The Bose-Einstein condensate is a state of matter where all the atoms are cooled to near absolute zero, which will then combine to form a single quantum mechanical entity. Okay? The movement of atoms is proportional to their temperature, that is colder than they are, and they slowly move. The observation of atoms on Earth is difficult as the atoms are affected by the gravitational pull of the Earth, which makes them fall to the ground, thus allowing very less time to study them. Okay, let's move to the second one. Which organization organized ADIP scheme in partnership with the Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities? Okay, it is option C, ALIMCO. So the virtual ADIP camp was the first camp to be organized by the Artificial Limbs Manufacturing Corporation of India, that is nothing but ALIMCO. So this was under the Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, and close coordination with the district administration. Also, that is Firzapur, after the lockdown was opened. The government of India has taken several efforts to provide the benefit of welfare schemes to the persons with disabilities amidst the prevailing pandemic that is grappling the world. So under this ADIP program or scheme, a total of 95 beneficiaries from Talwandi block, they will be provided with assistive appliances from different categories that numbered 166 and valued over 12 lakh rupees. Okay. The government is doing a distribution of the assistive devices in 6 blocks of Firzapur, which was started on 5th June 2020 and it will be continuing till 20th June 2020. Okay, let's move to the third one. Which organization released the World Investment Report 2020? It is option B, UNCTAD. What is UNCTAD? It is United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. So they have released the World Investment Report 2020. So according to the report, the foreign direct investment of India may reduce significantly in the year 2020 as a result of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic and also the consent lockdown measure. So in the year 2019, the FDI inflows to India had increased by more than 20% to $51 billion, and India rose in the ranking from 12th position, it was in 2018, to 9th position in 2019 in the list of world's largest recipients of FDI. So the FDI in the South Asian region will also decrease sharply, and in India, the biggest host of FDI in the sub-region, the number of greenfield investment that were announced in the first quarter, it declined by 4%. Okay. And also mergers and acquisitions also reduced by 58%. Clear students? Let's move to the fourth one. Okay, what is the name of an application launched by CBIC in GST and Customs Office to handle internal files? You have 4 options. The right option is option D, e-Office. So the National Informatics Center has developed the e-Office application that has been launched by CBIC in about 500 GST and customs offices for handling online file related works. The e-Office has been developed to handle works like receiving and marking a document, operating a file, making a draft letter, its approval, signature and dispatch. The system is expected to provide improved security as it will leave no room for altering, destroying or backdating a file. The system has also an inbuilt mechanism to identify files where it is stored and also allowing it to be processed at a faster pace. Okay, let's move to the fifth one. Which insurance company has launched India's first drone cover? You have 4 options. The right option is option B, HDFC Ergo. So they have launched India's first drone cover, and this is an industry first initiative by HDFC Ergo in partnership with Tropovo for offering commercial drone operators and owners third-party insurance and liability covers for damages to their property, which also includes injuries sustained from the machines. The policy will be offered on the basis of pay-as-you-fly concept. In India, it has been made mandatory to have a third-party insurance liability claims for drone operations. Okay, let's move to the sixth one. Who has been appointed as the new CEO of UTI Mutual Funds? It is option A, Imtiyazur Rahman. So he has been appointed as the Chief Executive Officer of UTI Assist Management, and he was appointed as the acting CEO 2 years early by the board of UTI Mutual Funds. So the appointment of him stabilizes the top management of the company as it is a crucial time for launch of IPO of the company. The appointment also resolves the concerns of SEBI regarding the position of CEO which was left vacant. Okay, let's move to the seventh one. Who has authored the book Nauroji, Pioneer of Indian Nationalism? It is option C, Dinyar Patel. So the biography of Dadabhai Nauroji highlights the multifaceted career of the politician and focuses on the campaign that was organized for getting established to the British Parliament, and the book follows the different phases of life, that is starting from young Parsi reformer from Bombay before the first war of independence in 1857 to the radicalization in the followed by years in the final years. Okay, clear? Let's move to the eighth one. Which institute has developed the workplace readiness indicator? It is IISc Bangalore. So this is mainly for organization, and the indicator, it will be helping organization in insulating the workplaces from COVID-19 pandemic, and it will help in the establishment of pandemic specific procedures, policies and other practices necessary. The indicator has also been developed in partnership with the Karnataka State Disaster Management Authority. Okay, clear? Let's move to the ninth one. Which organization has developed the Ayurvedic face mask Pavitrapati? It is option D, Defense Institute of Advanced Technology. So the Pavitrapati mask is a biodegradable face mask and it has been prepared from nanofibers of Ayurvedic objects. The Ayurvedic product acts as a virus neutralizer and resists the bacteria. The mask has been developed from herbal extracts like turmeric, neem oil, ajwan, black pepper, Krishna tulsi, cloves, sandalwood, gum arabic and saffron. The mask also utilizes additives according to the guidelines of the Ministry of Ayush for boosting immunity for self-care. Okay, students, let's move to the 10th and the final question. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Khadi in Bihar? You have 4 options. The right option is option D, Pankaj Tripathi. Okay, so the state government of Bihar has appointed Bollywood actor Pankaj Tripathi as the brand ambassador of Bihar Khadi. And Pankaj Tripathi originally hails from Bihar and will promote Bihar Khadi and largest Khadi mall of India that is located in Patna. So all Khadi institutions have been instructed by the Khadi Village Industries Board to manufacture new designs of Khadi garments in an effort to increase production and sales. Okay, students. So these are the 10 questions for today. Tomorrow I'll be coming up with another set of MCQs for you. Until then, stay safe, stay at home everyone. Stay tuned to Online Tayari. This is Meghna signing off. Bye.